previous, previous,
previous, previously,
existing or happening before something or someone else.
the previous day or week or month or year, a previous attempt,
quietly, quietly,
quiet, quiet, quietly,
Making little or no noise.
don't worry, she said quietly,
Doing something without much noise or activity.
he sat quietly on the sofa, reading a book, within, within,
Before a particular period of time has finished.
the ambulance arrived within 10 minutes. This product should be eaten within 3 days.
Less than a particular distance from something.
2/3 of Californians live within 15 miles of the coast. The hotel is within easy reach of the airport.
typically, typically,
Type, typical, typically,
Used for saying what usually happens.
typically, a doctor will see about 30 patients a day. Tickets for such events will typically cost around $30. Either, either,
Used when you are giving a choice between two or more things.
either you leave now or I call the police.
Used in negative sentences to mean that something else is true.
I don't eat meat and my husband doesn't either. I've never been to the States. I haven't either. The menu is boring at that restaurant and it's not cheap either.
One of two people or things when it is not important which.
Either candidate would be ideal for the job. Would you like the metal or plastic one? Either will do.
Used to talk about two possibilities where the result will be the same.
You can get there by train or bus, either way it'll take an hour. He might have to resign or he might be given a desk job. But either way, his career is effectively over.
broad, broad,
Breadth, broaden, broad, broadly.
Wide.
We walked down a broad avenue lined with trees. He has very broad shoulders. A broad smile.
A group that includes many different things or people.
The magazine covers a broad range of subjects, from sewing to psychology.
Real, real,
real, real,
Reality, real, realistic, unrealistic, unreal, really, realistically.
True and not pretended.
What was the real reason she didn't come? Is that your real name?
Facilities, facilities,
Facilities, facility, facilitate.
The buildings, equipment, and services provided for a particular purpose.
Childcare facilities. Sports facilities. Documentary. Documentary.
A film, television, or radio program that gives facts and information about a subject.
The documentary took a fresh look at the life of Darwin. They showed a documentary on animal communication. Present. Present. Presence, present, 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 presently.
The period of time that is happening now.
That's all for the present. The play is set in the present.
Now.
At present she's working abroad.
In a particular place.
The whole family was present. There were no children present.
Laboratory. Laboratory.
Laboratory. Laboratory.
A room used for scientific work.
Research laboratories. A computer laboratory. Laboratory tests suggest that the new drug may be used to treat cancer. News. News. News, new, newly.
The announcement of important events on television, radio, and in newspapers.
It was on the 6 o'clock news. I usually listen to or watch the 9 o'clock news. Would. Would.
Used to say what might happen if something else happens.
What would you do if you lost your job? They knew there would be trouble unless the report was finished by the next day.
Used as the past form of will to talk about what someone said or thought.
Archie said he would see his brother tomorrow. They thought that she would never recover.
Used as the past form of will to talk about what someone was willing to do or what something was able to do.
The car wouldn't start this morning. I asked her to talk to him, but she wouldn't.
Used to talk about a situation that you can imagine happening.
It would be lovely to go to New York.
Used to request something politely.
Would you mind sharing a room?
Used to show that you prefer to have or do one thing more than another.
I'd rather have a beer. Which would you rather do? Go swimming or play tennis? Wouldn't you rather finish it tomorrow?
Fur. Fur.
The thick hair that covers the bodies of some animals, like cats or rabbits.
She stroked the rabbit's soft fur.
Damaged. Damaged.
Damage, damage, damaged.
Harmed or spoiled.
They're selling off damaged goods at reduced prices. Both the cars involved in the accident looked badly damaged.
Terrific. Terrific.
Terrific. Terrific.
Very good.
It's a terrific opportunity.
Trainer. Trainer.
trainer, 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 training, trainee, train.
A person who teaches skills to people or animals and prepares them for a job, activity, or sport.
A teacher trainer. A fitness trainer. They showed pictures of the horse and its trainer.
Penguin. Penguin.
A large, black, and white seabird that swims and cannot fly.
A row of penguins stood at the water's edge.
Calm. Calm.
Calm, calm, calmly.
Relaxed and not worried, frightened, or excited.
Try to stay calm, the doctor will be here soon. Now keep calm everyone, the police are on their way. He has a very calm manner or voice.
Describes weather which is not windy, or the sea or a lake when it is still and has no waves.
Calm seas. The weather was calmer the next morning, so we set sail. There was no rain that day and the sea was calm.
Item. Item.
A single thing in a set or on a list.
The last item on the list. The restaurant has a long menu of about 50 items. Several items of clothing lay on the floor. Flow. Flow. Flow, flow, overflow.
If something such as a liquid flows, it moves somewhere in a smooth, continuous way.
The river flows from the Andes into the Pacific Ocean. With fewer cars on the roads, traffic is flowing more smoothly than usual.